Small retailers on Amazon.com are getting bought up by the dozens with the help of billions of dollars in funding from investors. Even before the pandemic, online purchasing was on the rise. E-commerce is booming, but it's been accelerated by the coronavirus as consumers stuck at home drove up digital sales. Meanwhile, retailers shuttered thousands of brick-and-mortar stores as pandemic lockdowns and restrictions ravaged their business models. Amid that shift, a new class of companies is vying to become the next Procter & Gamble or Unilever of the future, a conglomerate of consumer brands. And these aspiring giants are going about it by purchasing sellers on Amazon. Some of the biggest names in finance, like JP Chase and Advent International, are putting their money behind these companies. It's a trend that cuts across private equity, investment banks, and venture capital firms. These investors funded roll-up firms to the tune of $1.4 billion in debt and funding in the first quarter of this year, just through mid-February, nearly 3 times the amount raised in the prior quarter. About 40 of these companies have emerged in recent years, with most quietly seeking deals behind the scenes. The pitch from such aggregators is that they can help smaller retailers expand their business, including taking them international while finding synergies on the back end in areas like logistics. Some of the key names are companies like SellerX, Perch, and Heyday. One leading firm has purchased 100 Amazon businesses with a portfolio of more than 15,000 consumer products. And the fundraising hasn't stopped. One company, Branded Group, said in February that it had bought 20 houseware and leisure brands after raising $150 million. In mid-April, another one, Berlin Brands Group, raised $240 million in debt to buy up retailers on Amazon. It had $400 million in revenues last year and wants to become the largest acquirer of direct-to-consumer brands in Europe. Since funding seems to be accelerating, there's no end in sight to the race for these deals. This is The Venture. I'm Ivan Levingston. For more content like this, you can follow us on all of your favorite platforms.